What's going on, guys? This is Riggs. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump right into this video. We're going to waste no time. We're going to do a fun video about the 5 most useless items in PUBG Mobile. I will be doing a separate one on weapons, the best and the worst. This is going to be strictly items, and clearly coming in at number 5, you guys, has to be the trike. I mean, all you got to do is, well, I don't even have to say anything. This has to be the biggest piece of crap vehicle in the game. I would much rather have, something like a Humvee on Erangel. Of course, any of the trucks or the buggies on Miramar, 10 times better. There's literally been times where I have gotten out and I've walked instead of taking what we call the trike. You can barely turn it. It doesn't even go in a straight line. I mean, it's insane. Just barely going over that curve. It's definitely fun, as in, if you're just messing around with your teammates. I think that nice wheelie, though. I gotta admit, that was a sick-ass wheelie. But, I mean, as far as, is this thing going to save your life? Absolutely not. If it left the game, I would not be sad about it. You can get some laughs, but as far as anything that's coming on this countdown is, has this thing ever saved your life? I'm just going to dump it in the water. Guys, we don't even need it, but coming in at number 5 has to be the trike. The thing is a piece of crap. All right, next up, this is an interesting one, and just so you guys know, I did poll a couple different subscribers. I mentioned it in my Discord. I talked to a couple pro teams, and without a doubt, as far as the throwables, we have the stun grenade, the grenade, the Molotov, and of course, the most important one is the smoke grenade. The most useless, or coming in number 4, the 4th most useless item in the game has got to be the stun grenade. I do think that there are ways that PUBG Mobile can make this better. One of those would be to have some sort of a hit marker, so I mean, more often than not, it's going to be when someone is in a building and you're trying to push and you want to stun, 1, 2, maybe an entire squad. But having there be a hit marker so you know whether or not you hit someone. When you're throwing a Molotov, you can hear the person, they're making noises. When you throw a grenade, it tells you if you knock them or if you even killed them. But with the stun grenade, it does not have a hit marker. And I mean, just like that, I end up stunning myself. Another way that PUBG Mobile can make the stun grenade even better and not make it so damn useless is if they make it to where you can't hear footsteps. Even if you get stunned, if someone throws a stun at you, you do hear the ringing, but you can still hear their footsteps. And I do have an example that I will be showing you guys once we take out this bad guy. I have no idea what he was doing in the dumpster. Doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and wipe him out. But I ended up stunning myself on that one. So right here, so that was me trying to stun. This is me getting stunned. And if you listen carefully to the audio, if someone does get a successful flashbang or flash grenade on you, you'll hear the ringing. Your screen will obviously be white, but I would think if you just hear the ringing and you can't hear the footsteps, you can't hear anything else around you, I think it'd make it that much more viable. That plus the hit marker would make this 10 times better. And again, throughout all these, let me know what you guys think of this countdown so far down in the comment section. So this is an interesting one. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys are probably mentioning the most useless weapons. I'm not talking about useless weapons, even though we all have our opinions on the pistol and on the various shotguns in the game. What I'm strictly going to be talking about is the attachments for these weapons. So right now we're taking shots at this target right here. There was a lot of action going on, at the normal end of the range that you're at, so I went ahead and ran 200 meters to go to this target. But you can see the spread on the shotgun. This is just straight out of the box, nice and raw. But you can see there's still a decent spread. And with a shotgun, I mean, come on, you're not sniping with a shotgun. This is pretty much the range that you're going to be taking someone out using a shotgun. So the accessories for the shotgun are the choke and of course the bullet loops, the reload time, whether you have the bullet loops or not. And again, anything on this countdown that I put on this countdown is have these items ever saved your life before. And I'm sorry, I've never said once in this game or heard someone say, thank God I had that shotgun choke, or I would have been a dead man. It's just not going to happen. Not to mention the accessory, the weapon itself. I'm sorry, but PUBG Mobile, please buff the shotgun and buff the pistols. I'm telling you guys, I carry a pistol for my job every single day. And I'm telling you, a pistol does a whole bunch of damage. And I think it should be the same thing in this game, as they are going for the more realistic style gameplay. But I mean, the extended mags, the quick draw mags for the pistols, even the P92C, it just doesn't matter. You're just not using these weapons. And normally when you pick up a pistol, you're pretty much quickly dropping it the moment you find anything else, pretty much anything else. So, I mean, they're good for what they are, but I mean, the attachments, I will be showing you guys a gameplay. It'll be the clip right after this one. You can see with the red dot, it is more accurate, but still, at the end of the day, you cannot shoot and move using these types of weapons, using the shotgun, using the pistol, and it just makes it really, really tough. But you can see, you know, we're trying to hit these targets right here using the red dot, and whether you have a silencer, whether you don't, these accessories are not going to make or break your chicken dinner, so to speak. For a pistol, I mean, the range is decent on the P92, but at the end of the day, if they dealt more damage, I think that would make the weapon more useful, which would make all of the various attachments that much more useful. So here's a situation. You can see I did have an AK, but I ran out of bullets. We did get one kill. We did take that one guy out. We knocked him with the AK, but we ended up finishing him off with the P92. And the point I'm making, like I said, it's not necessarily even the weapons, but you're going to see this engagement. When you have a pistol and you have a shotgun, at the end of the day, when you're taking someone out in close quarters, it doesn't matter what attachments are on the gun. But if you have a SCAR or you have an M4, a sniper rifle, the attachments to these weapons can make or break your game. But whether even if you have a red dot, just watch the gameplay. You're going to see we are here in prison, and you're going to see there is a bad guy inside of this building on the second floor. And notice I have a red dot on the weapon. It doesn't even matter whether I have a quick draw. It doesn't even matter. We take a couple shots on him. We end up getting the knock. The thing I want you to pay attention to is I didn't even use the red dot because it's such close quarters. Again, you're not sniping with pistols. You're not sniping with shotguns. We pretty much hip fired, took the guy out. The pistols are good-ish. They should still be slightly buffed, maybe do a few more DPS. But the shotgun attachments, the pistol attachments are coming in at the number 3 spot. All right, next up, this is going to also be another attachment, and it pretty much will go for all the weapons, but more specifically the SMGs and the ARs. What I'm talking about is the quick draw. Now, before I start getting a bunch of nasty comments, hands down, the best weapon, or the best attachment for any of these weapons is, of course, the extended quick draw. What I'm talking about is solely the quick draw. And what's very curious to me is why, when you have auto pickup, if you have an extended magazine laying right next to a regular quick draw magazine, the game actually wants you to pick up. It favors the quick draw over the extended, and that's what I have an issue with. In my opinion, the quick draw is useless because I would much rather have 10 more rounds in the magazine than shave off, you know, a half a second reload time. I mean, if you're reloading, for example, if you're out in an open field or like in front of these guys inside this little closet right here, that reload time, if you're standing in front of someone, anytime you're reloading, you're usually hiding behind something regardless. You're very rarely going to be in an actual firefight where you're just standing out in the open. The difference between 10 bullets versus a quick draw, which you only have 30 using an AR or an SMG as the example. The difference between 10 more bullets in the magazine versus half a second faster reload time, I would take the 10 bullets any day of the week and twice on Sunday. That's why this is coming in at number 2 spot. Nice chicken dinner. All right, guys, and this, without a without a doubt, it's going to come in at number 1. The most useless item in our countdown has got to be the 3-day outfit boxes, the 7-day outfit boxes, the ones that you have probably 50 of them that you haven't even opened because they take up all of your inventory. Look at this. Look how many of these 3-day boxes we have, these 7-day boxes. It's all filled with freaking nonsense. And the fact that they expire, this can definitely be resolved where they can make these actually useful. Maybe if you unlock something in, say, a 3-day box and you actually like it, to pay more BP for it, or you build up your crates and combine them, or if you get 3 of the same item, something like that. But you open up these things, they fill up your entire inventory, they expire. Even if you get duplicates, as I'm going to show you guys, even if you get duplicates, you can't even dismantle them. That alone would also make it more useful. Like here, look, we've opened up the 3-day or 7-day box. Doesn't even matter. We got 2 of the same thing. It expires like what, in 3 days. Look, and you can't even dismantle it. So they could definitely fix that, but it fills up your inventory. One thing I do want to mention though that is coming in the next update, which should be here in a few days, is like the cactus you probably have in your inventory, the little gold Miramar coin when the map first came out, the agent cards from the Mission Impossible event, all the event stuff. If I'm not mistaken, those can now in the new update be redeemed for BP, which is kind of cool. But I did not hear any mention of the 3 or 7-day crate. They just, if they got rid of any of the items in this list, number 1, I probably wouldn't notice. Number 2, I'm sure I would be a much happier person, but at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't even notice if any of these 5 things on this menu or on this countdown went away. Let me know what you guys think. Just want to make a fun video for you guys. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you agreed with me or disagreed with me, let me know down in the comment section, and let me know what you think should have been on this countdown. But until the next one, this has been Riggs from Riggs Gaming.